Anaheim and the Chicago Cubs. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Digging in now, Mike Trout. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Angels, center fielder Mike Trout.
Now he'll step off. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Seared down the first baseline. And Rizzo won't get through this one. It's a fair ball. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. His past history against John Lester. He has an even 10 hits in 37 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. He is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Pop high in the air. Baez has a play. 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Justin Upton. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Runner breaks for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Now the 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward gathers it in. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame. And now for the Angels, Albert Pujols. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 1-1 on its way from Lester. And he'll come back with 1 in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. A changeup over the inside corner.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So striding forward now, Ian Happ. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Happ with a 2-1 count now. The 2-1 home. He's outside for a ball. Chris Bryant waits on deck. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Into the bleachers and gone. So in now for Chicago, Chris Bryant, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Calhoun giving chase. But he doesn't have a chance. It's over his head. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And they'll keep the pressure on here. He's in with a triple. The next Cub up, Anthony Rizzo. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. Yank on the ground down the line. And the tag will be too late as they take the lead now at 2-1. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Wilson Contreras. High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to take it is Trout, and that's out number 1. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. Here comes the first pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
And they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up. Here's Addison Russell. Another first-inning RBI opportunity for him here. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. Russell behind 0-2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same with that guy standing.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. His past history against John Lester, he's only 1 for 10. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
The drive out toward the gap in left center. On his way to second is Calhoun. The relay. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. Standing in, Zach Kozart. First pitch of the at-bat. Late that time for a strike. Lester will check in on first, and he just manages to get his hand in. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Calhoun gets his lead at first, nobody out. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Now a throw over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. The 1-2. And there he goes towards second. Short, hit hard. To second for 1 on the first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Sinker's in there, no balls and a strike. Two out, nobody on. Little dribbler up the third baseline. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Stepping up now, Martin Maldonado. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. There goes Ohtani. Hit on the ground out to short. Gloved by Russell. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. The next hub up, Jason Hayward. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Splitter here, and it's taken for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he just misses with a curveball.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
So in now for Chicago, Javier Baez. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Javier Baez becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Hey, you got a runner in scoring position. It only takes one. I know he was out in front on that off-speed pitch right there, but this pitcher cannot get cute and leave something over the heart of the plate.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Chris Bryant. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul. Hayward at third. Lester at second with 2 gone. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the pitch.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. In now is Andrelton Simmons. His past history against John Lester. He carries a .308 batting average. Skied into straightaway right. Baez moving to his left. One down. So there's the first out here in the Angels' third. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And they'll put it away now without much of a problem. Two gone now here in the third. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ian Kinsler. He popped out in his first trip. Liner toward right center. Reach as he makes the catch, and he took a header along with it, but he saved extra bases as the side is retired. Anthony Rizzo stands in now as we move on to the bottom of inning number. Three. First pitch on its way. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Way out in front. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. The 1-2. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. He'll try again. 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2 is laid off for ball two.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Too high. Ball three. Wilson Contreras will be next. Another full count pitch on its way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Upton going back. See you later. Over the wall. A home run. Riding in once again, Wilson Contreras. He flew out in his last at bat. Now the pitch. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Simmons is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. And And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
3-1 to the Cubs left fielder.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
From the stretch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. The 0-1. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here. But he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath, take a step out of the box. I know you got a few to play with.
Got him to go down swinging there. Addison Russell becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. Down the first baseline. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Ready for another chance? Javier Baez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Looking to minimize the damage here. Oh, just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were two bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes one swing.
And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of... Digging in to try it again, Justin Upton. He hit a sac fly earlier. First pitch on its way to Upton. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. The 1-0. Taken, strike one, outside corner. Now the 1-1 pitch. He's taken high above the zone. The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. And Upton can't connect there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit. Ready now for L.A., Cole Calhoun, a base hit in his first trip. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Pujols leads off first with one away. And the pitch misses low and away for ball two.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off, and the count runs full. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. And now for the Angels, Zach Cozart. He's set. Here it comes. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. And the changeup is way low that time. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Lester sets. Needs a strike here on 3-0. And that misses, ball four. So it's first and second now with two out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. Line towards center field. And that's in there, base hit. And the run is in to score from second. Coming to the plate now, Martin Maldonado, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Happ going back on it. He's not going to get it, and the two-out rally continues. Digging in now, Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's throws a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. The 1-0. Popped him up. Contreras has got it, and the side is retired. And now the Cubs pitcher, John Lester, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's the zone, a curveball in there for a strike. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And a ball, 1-0. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Got him. Ready once again, Chris Bryant. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
3-0 to him now. And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
The 0-2 home. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Mike Trout. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. Popped him up. Rizzo is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Hayward at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here's Justin Upton now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. We'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Upton, or simply J Up. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw to first ends the inning. Digging in once again, Wilson Contreras. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. It's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Hit the other way out toward right field. And this will be handled by Kinsler for route number 1. Ready for another shot now, Kyle Schwarber. It was a walk in his last trip. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
1-2 now. Chop this one right side. Pujols has it. The tag, and he is out. Here's Addison Russell. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The pitch. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. High in the air into shallow left center. Upton on the move. Makes the catch, and that'll retire. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Albert Pujols. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2. Fouled off. Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th. Digging in, Zach Kozar. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone into the right field bleachers. So here's the Angels pitcher, Shohei Ohtani. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The 2-1 is offered at but missed.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final. Here's Jason Hayward now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. The 3-1. Taken, strike 2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. Here's Javier Baez, going to strike out victim twice in this one. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Next to hit will be the pitcher, John Lester. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Hit back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Ian Happ, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from 2nd with a base hit into the outfield. No balls and a strike to count. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ian Happ was down for the second out here in the bottom half.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to...
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. So striding in, Martin Maldonado. A matchup with John Lester now to lead off the inning. This one's down to third. Bryant's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. In now is Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit out towards second. Baez has it. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless. Runners off for second. Pitch misses. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Now a spin and a throw back to second. Don't want to forget about him. Simmons, the runner at second with one away. And the runner's breaking for third. Line towards center field. Happ brings it in, and now they might have the runner caught off second. Now a throw to second, and it turns into a double play. The hit. Digging in to try it again, Anthony Rizzo. He homered back in the third inning in this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Contreras. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
And even though he's had...
Eduardo Paredes takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Riding in once again. And first pitch on its way. Swinging on the first pitch here as that came back and caught the catcher flush on the mask that time. Ouch. 1-1 to Schwarber. The 1-1 home. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Here now the 2-2. There's a slider that can't catch the outside.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this.
He turns on it and sends it deep down the line and right. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Ready once again, Addison Russell. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Here comes the 0-2 pitch to short. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Digging in once again, Jason Hayward. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Blake Parker comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. 2-1.
Bad call on that last pitch right there. You know, the pitch before that was awfully close. It was called a strike, so he wanted to go right back there.
And the 3-1. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. Here's Javier Baez. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. So 1-1 home. Strike 2 swinging. Russell over at second. Hayward at first, 2 out in the inning. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball. Ready for another shot now. Ian Kinsler, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. Bryant is up with it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Here's Justin Upton now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The 1-0 home. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Here's Albert now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 4 runs, 8 hits, 1 error for the Angels so far. Now a foul tip held onto behind. Ready for another chance, John Lester, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. Albert Almora is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher, Lester. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Comes set and the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he will make it in safely. He's in at third as the go-ahead run. And that will bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And with the free base at first, it looks like the dugout will issue the free pass, so that'll make for runners at the corners with nobody gone. Quick move here to step off and lift the runner back. First offering on its way. Way out in front.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set.
And this one gets away. Runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Pitch outside. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Bryant looking at a 3-1 count. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. Trout is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And the throw comes in, and they will not try sending him as that go-ahead run remains at third with one away now. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game.
Inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
1-2 now. The 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. 2-2. High and deep to right center. Back goes Calhoun to the track. A leap, but he can't get it. It's off the wall. And a second run is across. And he's in safely at third as 3 runs come across, and they'll take the lead here in the late going. Here's Addison Russell. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty D, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the... Pedro Strop comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Ready now for L.A., Cole Calhoun. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. To first, and he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th. So striding forward now, Zach Cozart. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. 2-0 now.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Count even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So here's the Angels pitcher, Cam Bedrosian. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Luis Valbuena will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 18.
And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over. And they did some damage offensively.